October the 1st, President Buhari did not miss the opportunity to talk about the market in his 27-minute address, and he spoke about the special window created for manufacturers, investors, and exporters at the foreign exchange market, in which he says about $7 billion has come through this window alone. He spoke to the FX market. He spoke about what that has brought into the economy. He spoke about the lower inflation, the Naira exchange rate against the dollar at about 5.25 in January, now lower to about 360 today. So the president believes that that's been part of the achievements of his administration as he takes us through the October the 1st, 2017. And he himself says this looks like a mid-term report of his administration. Johnson Chukwu, the CEO at Cowry Asset Management. This is going to be the fourth quarter. This is the first quarter we're starting today. What do you think will be in the news? And from the fiscal side, that you think should help the economy and support some of the things that the president talked about in his Independence Day 2017 address?
Well, two things that the fiscal authority has to do with immediately. One is that I think the Minister of Finance just announced yesterday or thereabout that they are about disbursing additional tranches of the federal government capital expenditure budget. So this is the most auspicious time to do it because we're moving toward the dry season. This is a time when construction activities actually is at its peak. So I expect a lot of injection will come from there. Of course, that injection will help improve liquidity in the banking system, improve liquidity, and they also create opportunity for those who will be employed by the construction workers. Secondly, the government needs to do everything to sustain the peace in the Niger Delta so that we can continue to ride the benefit of the current oil price. Today, I mean, if you look at the second quarter report from the National Bureau of Statistics, it's reported that we produce about 1.84 million barrels a day. So I expect that with some of the pipelines that had been shortened coming back on stream, we should be pushing towards the 2 million barrels or 2.2 million barrels per day. Now that we have this window from OPEC and non-OPEC members to actually expand to continue to increase our production, we should fully exploit that. Those two things I expect to come from the fiscal authority: release the additional capital expenditure budgets, and then maintain the peace in the data so that we can ride the benefit of oil price.
For Broad Street, where you operate and where you earn your living, what's your outlook?
Well, I think the equity market, if you let's take the markets on a segmented basis, the equity market should see a moderate performance in the last quarter. Basically because we saw a rally that has taken us about 33% year-on-year market capitalization growth. And I think at that level, some stocks may not have a lot of headroom for additional improvement. But I expect foreign portfolio investors to come into the fixed income market because according to TID, about 18% on 364-day bills, the instrument will remain attractive to foreign portfolio investors. Foreign portfolio investors are particularly interested because you are seeing an uptick in our reserve. So that improved reserve base and stronger oil earnings will encourage them to take a risk on Nigerian fixed income instruments. And then on the money market, I expect rates to gradually moderate. I expect that at the next meeting of the MPC, they should consider allowing for some level of improvement in liquidity. Because today, they have maintained rates for 7 consecutive periods.
You want liquidity ratio to be, or CRR?
Yeah, they can reduce the liquidity ratio or the cash reserve ratio. Particularly, cash reserve ratio will have more pronounced effect.
You think the central bank is holding so much money?
The central bank is not just holding the cash reserve rate of 22.5%. The central bank is also compelling banks to invest in what you may call stabilization securities. So I believe they need to relax one of those parameters.
Okay.
And so we should see improved liquidity in the money market.
Okay, thank you. Would you be selling in September or October and go away?
No, I would rather hold. I don't think I'll sell.
You've made close to 33% since year started. I envy you guys on Broad Street. I envy you guys. Thank you very much, Johnson Chukwu, the CEO, and of course, a chartered stockbroker at Cowry Asset Management, head of dealing there. That's about all for today. Let's come back tomorrow, Wednesday, to continue the conversation here. And you know where to find us on social media, on Twitter, at Channels TV, and at Biz Morning for a Channels Business Morning show. And of course, you know where to find me, don't you? Okay, tomorrow is another day. Bye for now.